Hello everyone, welcome to Programming Knowledge. Hello everyone. This is the 26th tutorial of our Django series. I again welcome you all to Programming Knowledge. Let's get started with this tutorial. You can download or clone this repository, and I've defined below the instructions how you can run this project on your local machine. Like in the previous tutorial, I also mentioned I gave an overview how you can make the changes. You can look to my previous tutorial on instructions. So let's get started with this tutorial. I would open my project. So till now we had made the search bar with suggestions dynamically. Then we used to submit the option value, and then we used to store the results in the global dictionary. So this is the global dictionary we have defined here, and I can have a quick overview of this. So here you can see this is our navbar. So what we can do, I'll define a global dictionary here. Global count. Yes, so here it is, global count. So when I run my project, I'll refresh this page, and let me check. Oh, my server isn't running. So I'll start my server. Python manage.py run server. I'll refresh this page. So here you can see my C language has one vote. Then Perl, like PHP, yeah, it has one vote. Then Python, one vote. Okay. In the same way, I'll give SQL one vote. Then I'll give a vote to an SQL another vote. So here it is two votes. So in the same way we can keep on going with the server. So this is Python. I'll submit with the, so here it is two votes. So this works absolutely fine. So the next part we are going to do is add tables with progress bar. So basically what we are going to cover in this tutorial, I show you here. So we are going to adding a table with progress bar. Now we are going to render the backend data to the front end with a table and a progress bar. For every language, we will add a progress bar as a measure of count of vote. So the progress bar is going to show the measure of count of vote. So the key, we'll have a table. So then the key of the dictionary would be the like the name of the language, and the value would be in terms of the progress bar. So let's get started with this. So in the nav bar, the first thing we are going to do is we are going to put a li class is equal to nav item. Okay, and here anchor class is equal to nav link, and what you are going to define result. Okay, and we are going to define href tag reference tag to the with hash result. Okay, so we'll define a result block below. So this is the about tag, and here you can see you can also add a hr tag here, which was missing. Okay, now what we are going to do, this is a row. Okay, so we have to define in the same way, we have to define, and this is a call md6. Okay, so in the same we have to define this. So what we can do, so we can do in the same way, div class is equal to row, and then div class is equal to call md. This time I would, since it is a table, so I would define call md12. And now what you can do, so we have a div of class call md12. So other things can be same. So I'll copy this and quickly paste it here, and id will be result and name will be result. So and this would be result. Okay, and okay, so what we can type here, we can type here result in terms of progress bar. Okay, so result table. So uh, so so let me check. Let's first check this if this so here you can see, here we have a result table. So okay, and we'll give it a different color, and this is batch success, so we'll define batch warning. Okay, so yeah, now it's absolutely works fine. And we would give a style is equal to we can give style is equal to margin top of 1 rem. So we can give a margin top of 1 rem. So yeah, now this looks perfectly fine. So basically what I wanted to show you, that result is table is going to be a big one. So we will add a responsive table. So we would also work on this, or maybe okay, we can do one thing. Let this be of 6 column, and we have to define this in the center. And if I'll copy this settings, so that would work fine. So this would give a margin top rem, and this would align in the center as well. Okay, there is some issue. Okay. uh, Style. Okay, this should be in the column. Okay, sorry, this should be in the column. Then I would fit. Now this looks absolutely works fine. So what we are going to do, so first we are going to render the dictionary to the front end part. So I'll show you how you can do this. So this is a dictionary. So what we can do, I would use a for loop for key comma value in global count dot items. So basically I'm referring to both the item, that is key, and the value, and then I would end this for loop by uh, percent sign, and again a percent sign, and now I would end the for loop and for okay a percent sign. Then I can do I'll do like suppose this is the key, then value, and then I would give a break. So here you can see in this way I can print the dictionary. So here you can see this is my key dash value, then key dash value, then key dash value. So here I've got the key value pairs. So we are going to work on this. So I'll give you a first, then these are the tables. These are the tables which work in the Bootstrap. So we have a responsive table. So I'll show you. Uh, Responsive. Yeah. So here it is, responsive tables. So these are the responsive tables. So we have this class div class is equal table responsive. Then this is a table class is equal table. So this gives us a responsive table. So I'll add a table. Let me check one. We will add the simplest one. So this is the simplest table we can have. Okay, so let me check where we have to add this. So this is the result table. Okay, now what we can do, uh, okay we can define div class is equal to row, then div class is equal to call md12. So I'm defining another grid for the table to keep it responsive. So I've copy pasted the table. Now I'll go back to my page, and I'll refresh this. So here you can see I've added the table, and one class I have to add in the responsive table is this one, that is this should be above the table class is equal to table. So I'll move to the page. So this is a table class is equal to table, and I have to add div class is equal to table responsive. Table responsive. Okay, so this one is I have to add, and I have to add this div after the table tag. So I have now I'll what we can do format document. Yeah, this looks absolutely fine. So I would refresh this page. Okay, so here you can see the table is responsive. When I press Ctrl Shift I, so here you can see we can scroll the table. So if a table gets big, so we can scroll the table. So here we can see the scroll bar. Okay, so I'll catch up in the next tutorial. In the next one, we would add the like these are the static rows, but next time we are going to define them dynamically. So I'll catch you in the next tutorial. So thank you guys, thank you so much.